championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, but it's a great spot to start this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Here comes a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll ride the back again here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They're going to run it. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense getting set. It's second down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Right after the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And the Red Raiders line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Long runs, beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Crispin. Going for his running back. He makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. He breaks free. Has the 1st down. Is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks an open space. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. How about the big nose tackle? That was a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack. Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to pass. It's Crispin. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He finds his man. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Football comes out. Sneaked out for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Some press coverage now from these DBs. A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Crispin. Now rolling out to his left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Gutierrez. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And it's taken right around the 35. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Crispin. And looking for a big play here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And now the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. this away to get the second half going. Texas. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Gutierrez. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in its first down. They mix it up with a run. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking right, this one caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Contact is going to let the ball go.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's Crispin. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. That's caught. It's Hunt.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's back to throw again on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Third down, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 36.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here's the option play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Texas Tech, 10.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He steps out to the 29 after they begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll go with the ground ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback with another carry. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right side on the toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Crispin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up the first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He fires downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Back to throw again. The sure hands. It's Delgado. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Crispin. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
34, Texas Tech, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Terrell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offense.
He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.